Dear students, today we are going to start Unit 5 Arithmetic Progression. What do we mean by arithmetic progression? What is the other name of arithmetic progression? So let us see. Dear students, arithmetic progression is also known as arithmetic sequence or AP series, where A is meant for arithmetic and P is meant for progression. So dear students, it is the number of series, it is the series of the numbers whose common difference is constant. Now what does it mean? Let us see. Let us see what is the definition of arithmetic progression or sequence. It is a sequence in which the difference between each term and the preceding term is always constant, and that difference is always common, and that common difference is denoted by D. So what does it mean? Let me explain you this definition by taking few examples. So let us see. Let us take a series of numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and so on. Dear students, in this series, why this series is known as arithmetic progression or AP series? Because the difference between two consecutive terms of this series is constant. The difference between the consecutive terms of this series is constant. For example, the difference between 2 and 4 is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. 10 minus 8 is 2. Means their difference is constant, and that common difference is denoted by small d. So if any series of the given numbers have this constant difference, then we call that series of the numbers as arithmetic progression or AP series. Let us take one more example. For example, let me take 12, 18, 24, 30 and so on, like this. So let us check whether this series of given numbers is AP or not. So what is the way to check it out? Let us again check the difference between two consecutive terms. Now what do we mean by consecutive terms? Consecutive means साथ वाली terms. Like 12 and 18 are consecutive. 18, 24 is consecutive. 30 is consecutive to 24. So let us see what is the difference between them, and let us check whether this is AP series or not. So for that, let us check their difference, first term and second term. And what is the way to find out the common difference? Always subtract the previous term from the next term. Means 18 minus 12 is 6. Then 18 minus 24, no. Next term minus the previous term. 24 minus 18, again 6. 30 minus 24, again 6. 36 minus 30, again 6. If you will get the difference among the consecutive terms as common, then we will call the given series of numbers as arithmetic progression. So I hope it is clear to you. The definition is clear to you now. So what is the definition? The definition is that a sequence in which the difference between each term and the preceding term is always constant. So you can see the difference is constant. The common difference is denoted by D, and this common difference we denote it by D. So I hope it is clear to you. Further, dear students, the AP series or arithmetic progression is of two types. One is finite AP series. And other is infinite AP series. AP is meant for arithmetic progression. Now, what is the difference between the two? As the name suggests, finite means which is having an end, and infinite means which do not have any end. It is having an end, and it does not have any end. Have the end. So, as the name suggests, we can conclude the terms. For example, if I'll write it as 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on up to 16, like this. That means we have the last term in this. Then we will call it this AP as finite AP. But if I'll write the same AP as like this, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on, means I am not mentioning the last term. This implies that this is infinite AP. Means last term can be 100, or it can be 1000, or it can be 98. We don't know, because it is never ending AP. So the finite AP is that AP which is having the last term, and infinite AP is that which is not having the last term, right? So we can note down in the notebook as finite AP, finite arithmetic progression, and infinite arithmetic progression. So infinite AP, we can say number of students. For example, in class 5th to 10th are, in 5th class 25 students, 6th class 23 students, 7th class 21, 8th class 19, 9th class 17, and 10th class 15, right? That means there are only finite number of terms. Means a full stop. We have placed a full stop here. That means they have a last term. So this type of AP is known as finite AP. And infinite, in which you can see 2, 7, 12, 17, 22, and so on. Means you can see the dots. And these dots means it is not having any end, and it is having an end if at the end we have the term. So all these are known as infinite and finite APs. So in brief, let us revise. Arithmetic progression, it is a sequence of numbers such that the difference is constant. Sequence, what do we mean by sequence? It is a set of numbers arranged in a definite order. Example of AP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on up to 100. Last term is given to us as 100. Second example, 100, 70, 40, 10, and so on. Last term is not there. Then third example, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Again, last term is not there. In fourth example, 2, 8, 14, 20, and so on up to 50. Last term is there. So the first example and fourth example represents the finite AP, and second and third example represents the infinite AP, right? So these are the examples of AP. Dear students, like us, this series is given to us and no last term is there. That means it is infinite AP. Let us check whether this series is AP or not. So again, for that, what we have to do, we'll take their difference. 6 minus 6, 0. Again, 6 minus 6, 0. 6 minus 6, 0. 6 minus 6, 0. That means their common difference is 0. So yes, we can say that this is an AP. So let us take one more example. 100, 70, 40, 10, and so on. Like this. So let us check again whether this is AP or not. So for that, we have to take the difference of consecutive terms. and from the next term, first term will be subtracted from the second term. So like this, 70 minus 100 means minus 30, 40 minus 70 minus 30, 10 minus 40 minus 30 means common difference we are getting as minus 30, and as it is common, so we can again call it as an AP. So dear students, before starting the chapter, must note down the definition of arithmetic progression. Then what do you mean by finite AP and infinite AP, right? Must note down. So now let us see what is the formula for this. First of all, an arithmetic sequence has a common difference, and the formula for nth term is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where an is equal to nth term of the sequence means last term, a is the first term of the sequence, and d is the common difference. Now dear students, let us write the general AP. For example, like in terms of formulas, we will denote, for example, we have just taken a series 100, 70, 40, 10 and so on like this. Okay? So, or we can take 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. How do we get these APs? Now in this, common difference is 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 6 minus 4 is 2. Common difference is 2 in this series, right? So if I know the first member of the series, like the first term of the series is 2, then I can get the next member by adding the difference in this. Like 2 plus 2. First member is 2. Second member, just add the difference. 2 plus 2, 4. Now add again a difference in this. 4 plus 2, 6. See? Then 6 plus 2, 8. So in this way, by adding the difference, we can get the series also. So general AP series is denoted as A, A plus D, where A is the first term. If we'll add the common difference to this, we'll get the second term. If we'll add one more difference in this, we'll get the third term as A plus D is 2D. Then again, if I'll add a difference to the third term, this is first term, second, third, then I'll get the second next term, A plus 3D. Then to get the next term, again add a D in this. So A plus 4D and so on. So this is the first term A1, this is second term A2, this is third term A3, this is fourth A4, this is A5. So how do we get these terms? By adding the common difference. If I'll add D to the first term, I'll get the second term. If I'll add D to the second term, I'll get the third term. If I'll add D to the third term, I'll get the fourth term. So in this way, we'll get the general AP. So from here, we can derive the formula also. Like for the first term, what is first term? First term is itself A. What is the formula for second term? A2 is equal to A plus 1D. Here 1D is there. For A3, we can take A plus, A3 के लिए क्या आ गया? एक कम हो गया. Means 3 minus 1, 2. 2D. If I want to write A4, tell me what is the formula. जब यहाँ 2 है तो यहाँ 1D आ गया. जब यहाँ 3 है, we have 2D. Now 4 is there, we'll write A plus 3D. Very nice. If I want to get a formula for fifth term, what do I write? A plus fifth term we need, fourth term we took 3D, third term we took 2D, for fifth term we'll take 4D. Similarly, if I want to get 10th term, directly 10th term, so what is the formula for 10th term? A plus 90, एक कम कर देंगे, 10 minus 1 90. So from here we can get the formula for n. So nth term means formula a plus 10 minus 1 9. So here in place of 10 we have n. We'll write a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula for any of the term, right? So dear students, this is Journal AP, and how we have obtained it, now you know very well. By adding these d to the terms we can get them. So a1 is a, a2 is a plus 1d. A1 means a plus 0d. So 0 multiplied by anything is 0, so only a is there. A2 a plus d. A3 a plus 2d. So now dear students, just you tell me what if I want to write the 15th term, what will be the formula? Yes, tell me. A plus, yes, 15 minus 1 means 14d. For example, if I want to find out a 60th term, so what is the formula? A plus 60 minus 1, that means 49d. If I want to find out 100th term, a 100, so we'll write a plus 100 minus 1 means 90. So as you can see, a is constant, means its coefficient is 1 in every term. In every term a का coefficient 1 है, but d का coefficient क्या है? 1 less to the number given. So right? So note down this formula in your notebook, and these are the formulas. Now in this way, if I'll ask you the formula for 1000th term, so what do you get? A plus 1000 minus 1 means 990. So in this way, dear students, you can write any of the formula. So the general formula is an is equal to a plus n minus 1d, where an is equal to nth term of the sequence, a is the first term of the sequence, and d is the common difference. For example, this series is given to us. Let us mark the term as this is first term, this is second term, this is third term, this is fourth term, and so on. But in the sequence, I want to find out, for example, I want to find out the 10th term of this series, and that is not given to us. So it is quite become very messy if I'll add d to all the terms and then I'll get this. So let me write down the direct formula for 10th term. So what is that formula? A10 is equal to a plus, yes, 10 minus 1 9d. So to get 10th term, we must have a and d. A is the first term, so here is the first term, so a is equal to 2. And to get d, d is the common difference, so let us find out the common difference. a2 minus a1 means next term में से previous term minus करनी है. a2 minus a1 भी लिख सकते हैं, और we can take a3 minus a2, or we can take a4 minus a3, कोई भी लें, we'll get the same difference, because this is an AP. This is an AP6. Now we have the first term, that is 2. We have the common difference, that is 6. 14 minus 8 is 6. 20 minus 14 is 6. So let us, by putting the values of a and d in this, we will be able to get 10th term. So what is a? It is 2 plus 9 into 6. So 2 plus 9 6 are 54. That means 56 is the 10th term of this AP. 56 is the 10th term. For example, further if I want to find out the 50th term, so what will be the formula for 50th term? You can write a50 is equal to a plus 50 minus 1, 49d. Just put the values of a and d in this, you will be able to get the value of a50. So I hope the concept is clear to you. A denotes the first term of the AP, D is the common difference. Okay. Now dear students, from the book, try the questions of first exercise and try second question first of all. Before doing the first one, try the second. In this, what they are asking you, write first 4 terms of AP when the first term A and common difference are given to you. A is 10, D is 10. So you can find out the AP as, if I'll take, so like if they are asking first 4 terms of the AP, you know the first term is A, second term is A plus D 1D, third is A plus 2D, fourth is A plus 3D. So we can find out the terms. First term is 10, second term कैसे मिलेगी? Second term A plus 1D. So put the value of A 10 plus D is 10. You'll get 20. So the second term is 20. Now third term A3 is A plus 3 minus 1 2D. So what is A? 10 plus 2 into D, 2 into 10. So you'll get 10 plus 20 is equal to 30. Now fourth term A4 is equal to A plus 3D. So A is 10 plus 3 into D is 10. 10 plus 30 is equal to 40. So in this way you'll get first 4 terms, 10, 20, 30, 40. So they asked you to find out the first 4 terms of the AP. Similarly, next second question is second part. Second part is A is equal to minus 2 and D is equal to 0. So let us find out the first 4 terms. A1 is equal to A, A2 is equal to A plus 1D, A3 is equal to A plus 2D, A4 is equal to A plus 4 minus 1 3D. So just put the values. What is A? First term is itself A, that is minus 2. Second term A minus 2 plus 1 into 0. 0 multiplied by anything is 0. So minus 2 plus 0 is minus 2. A3 A minus 2 plus 2 into 0. Again 2 into 0 is 0 and 0 minus 2 is minus 2. Next A minus 2 plus 3 into 0. 0 multiplied by anything is 0. 0 minus 2 is minus 2. So these are the first 4 terms of AP. Therefore we can write it as AP as minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. So in this way you can do this question. Try the remaining parts yourself. Okay, the question is very easy, but be very careful when D is negative and it is in fraction form.